The Pacific Ocean, vast, boundless. Once it was a symbol of endless exploration, of adventure, of the unknown. Now, it's a battlefield, not of open war, not yet, but of influence, of power, of control. Two titans, the United States and China, locked in a struggle that will define the 21st century. And you, the viewer, you are watching history unfold in real time. So what's really at stake? Why does the Pacific matter so much? And most importantly, who is winning? This isn't just about military bases or trade routes. This is about something much, much bigger. If China succeeds in its expansion, America's global influence will shrink. If the US holds its ground, the Pacific remains free. The fight is already underway. The question is, can America afford to lose? The Pacific is not just another ocean, it is the ocean. It covers more surface area than all the land masses on Earth combined. It connects the world's largest economies. It dictates global trade, and for decades, it has been America's domain. Since World War II, the US Navy has been the unchallenged force in these waters. Aircraft carriers patrol freely. Submarines lurk beneath the waves. Military alliances, Japan, South Korea, Australia, the Philippines, stand as America's forward line of defense. But China is rewriting the rules. Beijing has poured billions into modernizing its navy. In just 2 decades, it has built the world's largest fleet, over 340 warships. Compare that to the US Navy's 290. Let that sink in. The Chinese fleet is now bigger than America's, and it's still growing. But numbers alone don't tell the full story. China's ships aren't just more numerous. They're newer, more advanced, and most importantly, they're built for a specific purpose: to push the United States out of the Pacific. The US still has one major advantage: forward bases. From Guam to Okinawa, American firepower is positioned across the Pacific. But those bases, they're vulnerable. China's missile technology has advanced at an alarming rate. The DF-21D, known as the carrier killer, a hypersonic missile designed to destroy American aircraft carriers before they can even get close. Think about that. The weapon that defines US power projection, aircraft carriers, could be neutralized before they even enter the battlefield. And then, there are the artificial islands, China's ultimate power play. In the South China Sea, Beijing has built military outposts on reefs and rocks, turning them into fortresses. Missile sites, airstrips, radar stations, all placed strategically to extend China's reach and push America out of the region. If China succeeds, US allies will have to ask themselves one chilling question: can America still protect them? But this war isn't just about warships and missiles. It's about money, trade, supply chains, economic dominance. China isn't just building islands, it's buying influence. Through its Belt and Road Initiative, Beijing has poured hundreds of billions into infrastructure across the Pacific. Ports, railways, highways, all designed to deepen economic dependence on China. And it's working. Pacific nations, once firmly in America's orbit, are shifting. The Solomon Islands, Papua New Guinea, even US allies like the Philippines are hedging their bets. Why? Because China offers something America doesn't: massive investments without political strings attached. If America loses economic control, it loses everything. So, can America fight back? Washington is waking up. The US has increased military aid to its allies. It's strengthening Quad partnerships, aligning with Japan, India, and Australia. It's boosting shipbuilding budgets, new defense agreements with the Philippines, AUKUS, a trilateral pact with the UK and Australia to develop nuclear submarines. But is it enough? China's strategy isn't just about weapons, it's about willpower. It's about playing the long game. And unless America is willing to match that level of commitment, the balance of power will shift. Because this isn't just a regional conflict. This is the battle that will decide the future of global power. So I'll ask you again, can America afford to lose? So, now you know the stakes. This isn't just about the Pacific. It's about the future of global power, the balance of the world order, the fight between democracy and authoritarianism. China is playing the long game, expanding its military, tightening its economic grip, bending nations to its will. And America, it's still the dominant force. But for how much longer? Will the U.S. rise to the challenge? Or will history mark this as the moment when American power began to fade? That's the question. And the answer? It affects you, your future, your world. So what do you think? Can the U.S. still stop China? Or is the Pacific slipping away? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to stay ahead of the biggest geopolitical battles shaping our world, make sure to subscribe to Econ Atlas. This is where strategy meets reality, where history is unfolding in real time. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.